Y'all already know the deal, man. Y'all tuned in to Grape Street TV. And today we're gonna jump into this reaction. We're gonna react to, the Jordan Down projects, politics, and unity, like far as, us being in the culture with different race in our city. You know, we always been like one. And even though things happen in the past, just like every other community, we always been one of those communities that make sure we put it in check and keep it straight and keep everybody in our community safe. So if you don't hit that like and that subscribe button yet, and that's what you need to be doing. But if not, y'all already know the deal with me, man. I'm gonna bust y'all across y'all head with some knowledge every time, man, straight up. And make sure y'all hit that bell for all notifications. So when I drop these reactions right here, they pop up on your timeline like the chicken pox. Boop, 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 boop. Y'all already know the deal with me, man. Listen, tap in. Now that I got y'all attention, we finna break this reaction down to the very last compound, while you got bloggers running around and they spread, rumors and situations on different communities. We call it clickbait. You know, you find a video that looks kind of gruesome or somebody doing something to another race, and you make your own title on it and make it interesting. They clicking on it and they taking it for what it is, and then people get the comment and they go from there. And that's facts. So we finna break this down to the very last compound. This a clip from decades ago. It's just here to show you that the Jordan Downs been on structure and unity, and that's facts. So we finna tap into this.
You know, how somebody gonna break in his house and then I don't see and I'm at home all day. You know, we trying to live together and come together as a community. We don't need this bullshit. It's just like the lady said, some sick individual did something real stupid. Now they're trying to blame it on the whole community.
Just like, you know, on the internet, when they see somebody post a video and there's somebody else doing it like to a street vendor or, a black person or anybody doing something disrespectful to another race, they put it on there and they put it on the internet for clickbait so people could see it, and then they cause bad blood within the communities, and the internet go haywire, and everybody start doing reactions, going back and forth, back and forth. You can't point your finger at one individual and say he represents that whole culture, because that's what they doing on the internet. They see one person do something and they point their finger at the whole culture and start just bringing up all type of allegations and things that happen. And we could keep going on and on and on if we gonna go back and forth talking about what was done. And that's facts. So let's tap in and break it down a little bit more.
And it's nothing like that. We've been trying to live with our Mexican people, man, because that's what it's about. You know, it ain't us against them, it's us against y'all.
You see that right there? Like back in the days when the Mexicans came into our community and started living, a few of them went through some things, and a lot of them, they didn't have to go through no things because they know how to operate and, protect themselves. That's far as being any race going to any community. So at the end of the day, like black and brown being united. It been united from back in the days, from when a lot of people started gang banging. A lot of black guys dressed like cholos too. Big pants, starched up, hats flipped up, locs on. That was just like a gang trend. So a lot of people don't understand these LA politics and how, everybody rocking. We got people that's black from Mexican gangs, they Southsiders. We got people that's Mexican, that's from black gangs, which they blood, crip, or Uber. And that's facts. I'm just breaking the structure down and shining some light on a few things that people leave out and they forget when they get to pointing their fingers at different races. And that's facts. Let's break it down a little more.
You're saying there isn't racial tension here. The media's been blowing it. Let's hear from you a little bit about that, because we want to get it straight.
You know, well, for us, y'all say like it's racial tension. The Mexicans been in here for over a year. Ain't nothing like this ever happened. You know, we see a few black brothers, trying to rob Mexicans, disrespecting the ladies. Man, we stops all that shit, man.
That part right there. The politics come into play, the structure and the control of your community, far as you're not gonna let these young dudes run around here and make it bad for you. Back in my days, Like OGs didn't let the youth run around and make those type of big decisions to open their mouth and cause beef and say certain things that's gonna crack a war off. Because 9 times out of 10, a lot of these dudes that be popping it, these dudes ain't never been in a real war. They probably ain't never really shot at nobody. They ain't shot back at nobody. They ain't did nothing with a gun but carry one or shoot it on New Year's. And that's fact. So I'm just attacking the situation because, like I said, a lot of people forget to explain that it wasn't always like this. A lot of this started happening over things happening over the years, and the generations came into play. Like the next generation came in, the next generation came in, and they got more sloppy. And as you see, like I tell you, the gang culture is trash. It don't matter what race you are, what gang you in, the gang culture is trash. And that's facts. A lot of things that's going on the internet reflects the things that these people say and do on the internet. And a lot of people are gonna feed into the trolls. That's why a lot of OGs, and I know you see a lot of different individuals that's gonna say this to you when somebody troll you, ignore them. You might have to make one little small thing about them and ignore them. Don't talk about it. Like it's no point going back and forth. But I want to salute the OGs and salute the real ones that's on here. Salute ODM Slim. I want to salute OG Bright Dog. I want to salute OG NT. I want to salute Spider Lope. I want to salute, a lot more that I got in my head, but I don't want to miss none, but y'all get the point. I want to salute the real ones that's dropping this good content and hitting the youth over their head with that knowledge, because that's facts. But with all that being said, this reaction has came to an end. So I just want to tap in with y'all and drop some knowledge while everybody is trending about LA, racial politics, and T.I. There's a lot of things going on in the world right now that other people could be focusing on. And as far as getting your life right, staying out the way, getting to the bag, raising them kids, loving your loved ones. So if you ain't hit that like and that subscribe button yet, that's what you need to be doing. But if not, y'all already know the deal with me, man. I'm gonna bust y'all across y'all head with some knowledge every time, man, straight up. And make sure y'all hit that bell for all notifications. So when I drop these reactions right here, they pop up on your timeline like the chicken pox. Boop, 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 boop. Y'all already know the deal with me, man. Listen. Tap in.